All right, I'm going right down through the first couple pages of the buy nows and blowing some things out. Gonna get some stuff going this morning. How's everyone doing? Is it nice and freezing cold where you're at? All right, first up, I got DSOV in large tins. This is going to be for a 2-pack, just foggy. Is that in your head, Larry? 2-pack of them, $10. I am running out of these. I have one box left, and I think there's 25 in a box. So these will be disappearing soon. All right, this is the last of the gun cleaning Q-tips in the wood handles. They are 2 for $5. Let's see. We're getting some people in here. Let's see if we can get some activity. How about a buck and go on these? So that's 100 count times 2, 200 swabs. Buck and go on those. Blue Moose can't. He can't stay away from a deal. Thank you, Blue Moose. Nobody else cleans anything? Just Blue Moose. All right. What's up next? 9mm mags. Well, 9mm mag pouches. All right. 9mm mag pouches. Two 2-pack. Excuse me. Is normally $9. 2 for $1 and go. These hold 9mm magazines, presumably the Berettas, which means they also hold a Glock mag. 2 for $1, 9mm single stack patches or single mag pouches. Good going. All right. Flashbang pouches, 5-packs. I'm doing well. I'm a little slow today. All right, it's a 5-pack. And as I can see, there's not as many participators as there was in actual auctions. $5. 5 of them for $5. One's brown, the rest are in ACU. Various conditions. Very good to dyed. Black patterns. Only thing I have in surplus in black would be ACU that's in what's the word I'm looking for? Graphite. I have them dyed in graphite. Oh, if y'all have requests, yes, we always do requests right up. Chris Leck, what's up? All right, let me show this vest, and then we'll get the ripstop BDUs in black. Tourniquets not here. Check me on a nighttime show when I'm at what's called Studio D. It'll say that before anything else in the title. I'm one of those people that does too much, so I have like a studio here and a studio at my house. All right, I have the ACU in graphite. So it's ACU, it's been dyed graphite. The other only things that I have in black, I have dump pouches, first aid pouches, and I have one 511 tap panel, but it's not complete. It's missing the back strap. So you have to wear it hooked onto a plate carrier. All right, black pants. Did you say 2XL, Larry? Yeah. Must have. Thank you, Larry. I believe there was only one pair of those in that size, too. I don't think I got more than one. Do you want to, if you want a top for that or need a top, like the BDU blouse top, I can get it. And I think I've got combat shirts. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. Yes, they're like regular BDUs. Do you remember the old? Are you old enough to remember the old school BDUs, B-Boils? Probably up through 2005. You're not old enough. Okay, hold on. I had one that was unfolded. I'm trying to find it. They store so much better when they're folded. Oh well, fuck it. All right, so are you familiar with 511s? They fit about like 511s. They do have drawstrings on the side. Is there a bidding war on a tan vest? Did I miss something? All right, now beef boils. You do have to order by size. They are separate in there. You can blouse the bottoms. Blousing is where you fold them over and roll them up in your, or stick them in your pants. Shit, your boots. Or you can get these bands that make them do cool things. All right, I think I probably missed a whole bunch of stuff because I really don't see well. So, the FDE vest behind me. This is my last quick release. They are 99, but I think I had sold them at 89.10 before, so I'll put them on a flash sale at 89.10 and then I'll demo it. All right. Somebody said about the black 36 38s. All right, B-Boils. Let me see. 36 to 38. 35 to 39 is size large. So 36 to 38, it would be, let me pin that one. Let me look one more time because I have not eaten today. Large. All right. All right, there you go, Mr. Boils. These are 35 to 39 inch. 35 to 39 inch. Thank you. Ooh, I owe you some cowbell. No. Large is the smallest I have. I do not have 30 to 34. Large is the smallest that I have. I got some 29s around here somewhere, but they in different colors. All right, I got big boils with the pants. Got to take my NCO stance real quick. I'll run this vest for like a minute. All right, this is a quick release variant, so you don't have to put it on over your head. You don't have to fidget with a whole bunch of buckles. If you pull the top one, the sides release. I've gotten good at just releasing one side, but it does release both of them if you pull it straight down. If you pull it to left or right, it opens the opposite side. It also has the ability to come free here. So if you get entangled or you're freaking drowning, or God forbid, one of your buddies got to treat you, where the hell did the strap go? They can get your plate carrier off you quickly. 89.10 on the flash sale. This is a medium to 2X. I'm an XL, and it's set up about for me as it comes from the factory. It's new with tags, all that. I would go popping this, but then it falls off on the floor, and it's like embarrassing. Shauna, I'm sorry, I'll get you modded. So I didn't know it was a holiday today, and I was all ready to go to the post office. But it's a holiday, so no post office today. So all y'all stuff that you got on Saturday won't go out till tomorrow morning. All right, that's the only vest I have in this studio. Well, I have a plate carrier over there in multicam. That's a Minimalist by GG&G. Carhartt D sporting that junk. $120 on these. These are made in Idaho. I think MSRP is $139.95. Maps $119. All right, I got one tap panel in multicam that's new. $84 on those. Did I miss any other? There's so much going on in the chat. Did I miss any other things? All right. Sorry about that if I did. All right. Does look like I got a couple pre-bids. I don't even remember. I just packed them. I don't even remember. I just looked to make sure they had batteries and the charger and sent them out. I'm so sorry. All right. I don't think y'all wanted any more flashbang pouches or hand grenade pouches. So I do have one left of the 5 packs of IFACs and ACU. Last one of the 5 packs. This one's in good dusty condition. 5 of them with their inserts. Nothing in them, just the IFAC and their inserts. If you're not familiar with an IFAC and what the insert looks like, it holds a bunch of medical devices, bandages, a tourniquet. You can get gauze in there. You can stick extra rolls in there. All kinds of things. All right, $15 on these. Last set of these in 5 packs. We are short on these, and they're not really a high priority with all the things I got going on. Speaking of things I got going on, if you want the MREs, that is going to be, that's the end of that price. The next batch is going to cost me more. All right, 5 packs of IFAX. Let me know if you want that up later. All right, anybody need a 5-pack of hand grenade pouches? If not, I'm going to do some 2 mags and some 3 mags. Any requests? Anybody perusing that and like, oh man, there's so much stuff. All right. I do not have any more good, dirty condition 2 mag pouches. I only have good condition and very good condition. But I've got so many of them, I'm willing to blow out a few of the 5 packs at $5 a pop. It is a buy now. You are going to have to click on it, pull it down, and tell me how many you want. That's basically $1 a piece on an upgrade here because these are good, dirty condition or prices, but I'm selling you good condition 2 mag carriers. They hold 2 USGI NATO style magazines. Tons of them. They are staying in the buy now. There's 3 of them like that available. Go grab them at $5. And I will, now, well, I have 2 quart canteens, but I do not have any 1 quart canteens. All right, saw gunner sets, ACU. It looks like there's 2 of these left, and there's one that's getting dyed in peacock green. I actually saw it today. It looked pretty good. And then I've got a set of 4 200 round pouches over there in multicam. All right. ACU, saw gunner set. Ooh. Two 100 round pouches, 2 200 round pouches, $18.75. Flash sale, I got 2 of them left. First buyer gets the one I just showed you. All Molly's good, all the buttons are good, all the straps are good. It's all good in my hood. That'll be sitting in the background. All right, ACU 3 mag pouches, also an upgrade. No, wait a minute. Oh, I do have a very good condition 10 pack. There we go. All right, very good condition 10 packs. I normally get $3.50 a pouch at very good condition. Like I've been telling y'all all week, I got way too many of those things. Any black radio pouches? Let me finish talking about this, and I'll let it sit there running, and I'll go look. All right, so this is 10 very good condition USGI 3 mag shingles, $17.50. That's very good condition. So if you're reselling, you can probably get, I don't know, 7 to 8 a piece, depending on your location. If you're coming up against me on whatnot, it's going to be kind of hard to get that kind of money unless you get shadow bettors involved. And eventually, they will find out. Nah, I think it's probably sold or it made the transition over to the other shop. The black radio pouch does not appear to be here. So it either sold or it made the transition to the other shop. The ruck on the wall is a OCP, just the ruck. It doesn't have a frame. It's just the pack. It doesn't have a frame. Doesn't have hip belts and stuff like that. You need one? I don't know. Molly 2 modular lightweight load carrying equipment rucksack large. NSN 8465 01 580 1580 correction 1560. I don't see either of those numbers. It was 4,000 or 2,000. I did not see any of those series of numbers. And I can realize it's not going to work giving it to or showing it to you up there. Let me see if there's another tag somewhere. Or if you know what the distinguishing feature is, you let me know and I will look for that feature. This was made by BAE Systems of PM. Oh, 4K looks more like an ounce. Okay. Yes, that's an assault pack in good condition. You can actually grab that one in here. The rucks without the frames, $25. I don't know what the weight is. Probably 1 to 2 pounds. Not that much. Oh shit. 3 to 4 pounds. Let me find item on screen 3 to 4. What's up, Carconin? You off today? All right. OCP ruck. Just the ruck. In good condition. It's serviceable. Not crispy new, that's for sure. All right. $25 on that one. If anybody wants it. I got the one. I don't have enough to put any. I don't have enough of the pieces to put anything together either. Well, I don't know, Superboy. The bad thing is you only get it for so long, and then at some point the profits decrease, the price of the goods go up, the buyers go down. I don't know. It's a mixed blessing. Yes, I will run that. Whatever it says on your screen, Jacob. When I pin an item, it should show the shipping down at the bottom, unless you're in some kind of introductory period where they comp it, but I haven't heard about that in a long time. All right, assault pack and multicam in the back. All right, they are $40. That is a buy now item, so you just click on it, tell it how many you want. I have several available. If you want the one on screen that's stuffed, you can get that one. And then I've got more all over the place. No, I didn't. I did find some. Who was asking about AK mag pouches before? I did find some AK double mag pouches and 2-slot and 3-slot. It is a cool mod. This will also hold, as Carconan was talking about, it'll hold a bandolier inside here. That's what these buttons are for. It'll hold a 6-mag bandolier in there. All right, and if nobody wants it, I'm down with that. Oh. All right, I also sell assault packs 3 for $100. Those bags that we were just showing you that were all puffed up, I sell them 3 for $100. They stay in the buy now. All right, now we're getting into some stuff we could probably have some fun with. All right, MC16 cleaning kit pouches. Just the pouch. Just the pouch. They're new, never issued, super clean. All right, we'll do some buck and goes for the next 3 or 4, I think. All right, buck and go on that. Alice AR-15 cleaning kit pouch. Whoa. Just the pouch, none of the tools. Just a replacement. Carconan, Soupy boy. How many rolls of 550 cord? Like the big rolls? I can get them, but they're very expensive. So I don't carry them. Carconan's going to take this one down. You send me a DM, though, I will look it up and give you an exact price. Tell me what color. Oh, you got Cowbell Mafia. Yes, I have Alice radio pouches, but they're not in black. Were you asking for black earlier, Lima? I can't remember if that was you or not. Okay. Thank you, Carconan. That was Soupy Boy. All right. It's a mystical place up there in my mind. Sometimes things get lost in the fog. It does take a little while. But you do have to admit, I mean, I give you all the. He quit, moved to North Carolina. I do give you all the tools to succeed here, though. All right, I got a couple of versions in ACU. Yeah, there you go. Ejector wallet and tactical vest. All right. In radio pouches, I got the Alice. None of them have any clips on them, though. They're in very good condition. These are the Alice radio GPS pouches. They also have an external battery slot, 2 inner slots. Not the Alice. I have the big Motorola style Harris pouches. And they are both Alice and Molly at the same time. So this is where we started going wrong. All right. I have this one. These are probably like somewhere between 5 and 8. I have to figure them out. And then the last variant I have, I think, is Thale, Thale. This one is for a Motorola size radio too. All right. Let me tell you what the prices are now. I think I can find them. Alice pouches, 2-pack, very good condition, is $8. Oh, you didn't want those. I don't have any in 5-pack of those assorted. The Thales are $6 a piece. And the Harris, you just need one? And the Harris is $5. You want the Thale or the AC or the Harris? Say T or H. Thale or Harris? This is the Thale. This is the Harris. Ah, the one on my right? The Thale. All right. It's like that sometimes. I'll even give you a little dangle deal on it. $5. Thank you for asking and participating. Where'd my bell go? They actually changed the interface a little bit, it looks like, over the weekend. All right, now we need to get another request. There was a request. Oh, yes. If you've never been here before, welcome. You've accidentally joined a cult. Protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody can be today. Also, take a look at that rewards icon. Oh, you're supposed to live in Utah. I'm sorry. I just like giving them a hard time. All right, Pat Chana, there were 2 requests for a tactical vest. And then what was the other one? Oh, the wallets. Okay. That's right. All right, now it's winner's choice on color here. All right. I have like a silver color, a gold, and then I think a black. You stuff your cards down in there, and then when you want them, you pull down on this, and it pops the cards out. They're aluminum construction. $8 a piece, winner's choice. If the winner's here, they'll get their choice of a silver, gold, or we got gunmetal gray still. Gunmetal gray. Yep, silver, gold, and gunmetal gray are the 3 colors that are available. Silver, gold, and gunmetal gray. silver, gold, and gunmetal gray. And it looks like we had a pre-bid on that one, so we'll go ahead and run it. Ah, Subi Boy! Oh, I was going to say, what happened to the music? Is it cowbell? It's not cowbell friendly. Subi Boy, are you here and do you have a card? There we go. All right, let me see if I got any more gunmetals. Nope. Yes, I will run that tactical vest. All right, silver and gold and... Ah, good. There is another gunmetal gray. No, it's not. It's the one that I was supposed to give to Subi Boy. All right, I got silver and gold left. Anyone else want one? Anyone else? Ooh, I shouldn't have run it for that long. Not on a whim. All right, vest, tactical vest. I've got military surplus only, but I have ACU, ACU stained graphite, and ACU stained peacock green. This is a graphite. This is a green. And then this is a standard, which is, it's called foliage green, but it's more of like a grayish, bluish. I don't know. Now I have those nine items. So it's the vest and 9 assorted pouches. For $35. Winner's choice of color, but you've been so patient. Jesus, 3 of them's kind of heavy. All right. You've been so patient. We'll do 29 today. Choice of color on the ACU vest. And you get 2 3-mag pouches, 2 2-mag pouches, a hand grenade pouch, a flashbang pouch, an IFAK with an insert, and a canteen pouch. 29 bucks. Winner's choice of color. I got ACU, I've got graphite, and I've got peacock. ACU, graphite, and peacock. B-Bulls! What color you getting, B-Bulls? Graphite? Good choice. It is a highly preferred item around here. I literally have a lady that does that for us all day. And you get a waist pack too. The graphite waist packs are drying, but I'll get you one. Drop leg holsters should be here either Thursday or Friday. I do not have any in stock. Well, blankets I do have. One thing about these tactical combat suspenders, they always make me feel like I'm wearing a rifle over my shoulder. It's just kind of weird. All right, these are the wool blankets. They are brand new. They are 70% wool, 30% synthetic. These are 66-inch by 90-inch. Dry clean only. Do not wash them. Do not stick them in the dryer if they are wet. Hang them up or lay them out flat if you can, if you have a table big enough. Uh-oh. Did you wash a wool one? It didn't shrink? My wife got me a sweater from Ireland. Oh. It always made me feel like I'm wearing a rifle. Like all the time. Like I'm always like, why am I wearing a rifle? And then I'm like, I'm not wearing a rifle. Like I literally bent over earlier and I went like this to keep the rifle from flopping off my shoulder. That's how convinced I was by that. Oh, it's probably because I'm moving forward and it's pulling down a little bit more. But I literally put my arm back there. I thought for sure a rifle was about to roll off and hit the floor. And if you're a soldier, you know exactly what I mean. Or if you spend a lot of time with a slung weapon on your back. Yeah. Yeah, the one that she got from Ireland, she put in the, she mixed it up with my, I got one from Duluth too. I didn't see your name. Theodore Keene. Thank you, sir. Really can't go wrong. 70% synthetic, 70% wool, 30% the synthetic. Two more left, y'all. I didn't think they would last very long. They're very nice. Kind of forget what new wool smells like. You know what I mean? I'm going to set that one there and wave it up towards y'all. Take a deep one. Unless you're still in the bathroom at work, then don't take a deep breath. But everybody else, smell that new wool. All right. I think I said your name right. Theodore Keene. Thank you, sir. I don't have multicam and I don't have access to them. No World War II stuff. Sorry. That's not something I really get access to very often. Like, most of the time, if I see a pile of anything before 90s, it looks like it might have been wet and musty, and it looked like it'd been there a while. Not saying there ain't a warehouse out there somewhere, though, because there is. The government loves to buy extras. All right. I'll quit holding up the blanket at this point. Theodore got his. I have two more available. If y'all want them, you go ahead and get them. Theodore, if you wanted another one, you got a bunch of rewards, I'm sure, because that should have put you into the rewards program, right? If it did put you in the rewards program, that's what I was going to say. Use those coupons. Get yourself another one. Yes, all right. You were already keen to it. Oh, that's funny. His last name's Keen, and he's pretty keen. I don't know. It sounds like fate there, buddy. All right. Sorry, I get easily distracted. You should see me around a pack of squirrels. It's horrible. Yeah, don't forget. Join this group. This cult immediately gives. Oh, by the way, thank you for joining the cult. Got two rules. Protect those weaker than yourself. Make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody can be today. And never forget those rewards icons. All right. Y'all blew through the socks pretty quick. I do have black and OD of the really thick ones still. I've got 3 pairs of the black ones. 2 pairs of the ODs. And because I have more of the black ones, I'm going to open the black ones so everybody can see how thick these are. Last time I opened the Coyote and Showrod bought all of them. That was a good thing, though. Southern Sun. I like that. All right. These things are super thick like a lunatic. Heavy, heavy cushioning. It's all thick. It comes up to the ankles and then it thins out again. Turns into like a regular wool sock. But from the ankle down, oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, no, it doesn't. It goes all the way up. It goes all the way up to the cuff. Okay. Yeah, go on. They are thick. They got spandex in the middle like a good wool sock to squeeze up against your foot. And I believe somebody looked at the description on these and it said what the blend is. No, just says wool blend. So I don't know what the blend is. I have 3 pairs left in black and 2 pairs left in OD. OD looks the same as the black, but it's a different color. They are $10 a pop for the super thick cushion soles. And then I have the standard military version coming up next. All right. The OD, same as the black, just in different color, obviously. Wool blend sock size 9 through 12. All right. I do not have any more Coyotes. They gone. What's up, Laura? I saw your grab this morning. What I did not see was the red thing that comes up when you have friends come in. So let me click on that. Make sure I'm following. Yes, okay. All right. Enough of that. Ugh. 75 degrees in January. All right, so we got some Alice double mag general purpose pouches. I think I've got all the requests. If I did not get the requests, let me know. Alice double mag general purpose pouches. Holds 2 AR-15 mags and has a small map slot. They are Alice and they are in black. Looks like we still got a good amount of people in here. We'll do a buck and go. Let's have some fun. Oh, 18. Buck and go on these. No, the fanny packs won't be in until Thursday. Or not fanny packs. Butt packs won't be in until Thursday. And as far as the shirts, it's not going to get any cheaper than what it was, that initial quote. So if you still wanted it at that price, I will get them. But until then, I didn't order them. Blue Moose picking that one up. You're going to grab every buck and go this morning, Blue Moose. All right. Bandanas, assorted colors, 3 for $10. Only have 2 colors left. I have woodland and tiger stripe camo. I have woodland and tiger stripe camo. This is all that's left in the designs. I think I only have 2 of the tiger stripe. No, I have 3. Which ones you want, Laura? Tiger stripe, woodland, you want a mix? I can do 3 of each. Tiger, gotcha. That was the last 3 of the Tigers, y'all. Gotcha. All right, anybody want 3 of the Woodlands? I will pin that. Oh, it is pinned. All right. 3 for 10. Anybody want 3 for 10 on the Woodlands? Only design, only color pattern I have left. 3 for 10. I should have more of these by Friday. Today's bank holiday has messed some things up, but you know, most of the time my stuff comes within 3 days of order, so I'm hoping from that company I'll have more next week. Good morning, Chadwell. All right, last call on the 3 for 10s, and I'm going to pull them down and head off to the rack. All right, what's after 3 for 10s? The Serpa. Nobody ever wants this. I try hard. And you on the other side of the country, too. So that's a good thing. That's USPS doing their part, too, Laura. Because I have heard some nightmares getting to the other side. Yes, I do my part, though. I package it real good, and I get it out in a day. Usually less than a day. As a matter of fact, I don't remember that being there less than 1 day until we had been in there a while. All right, sniper veils are up next. I got 3 colors. I got coyote, olive, and black. Coyote, olive, and black. Winner's choice of color. Let me get that pen. And I got 1 rifle cover left. All right, green, tan, or black. And these are 36-inch by 46-inch. And they cover down over your head and torso to blend you in with the environment a little bit more. Black would be used in a shadowy environment, more likely urban. Tan blends in well with the side of buildings, and olive drab, obviously, for a woodland experience. Although coyote would work well, too. And if you're in a place that has low tree branches, black works because it looks like the shadow under the branches. All right. Only 1 sniper rifle wrapped ghillie left. Made out of the same materials as our ghillie covers. Same material as ghillie covers. It's made to stretch out across your rifle. It's a 6-inch elastic webbing for wrapping around the weapon, or 6-foot elastic webbing for wrapping around the weapon. 6 different colors in that blend for matching most environments. Allows for concealment of rifles and hunting bows. And do not wrap around the weapon in a way that it would interfere with its operation. Last one of these, they are $18, and I do not have any more ghillie suits right now, but I should have some early next week. What the hell? I was gonna say, what did I miss in that chat? Oh, okay. I just can't believe you had a buck and a doe that both had antlers. Were they reindeer? You grabbed it, Laura? You didn't give me a chance to unpin it. Thank you. Get you some cowbell. Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't know if you had reindeer farm too. It comes to me. We do not share it with the civil service or not civil service. What's it called? Department of Homeland Security or anything like that. You want to know what the results were? As of right now, um, actual no long-term self-sustainment is winning by 2. It has 26 votes. Actual land warfare has 24. 14-day periods of civil unrest has 15. 3 to 5 day bug out scenario has 15. And 90-day self-sustainment has 12. I didn't know it didn't show them to y'all. I thought it was like when you click one online, you click on it and then it shows you what everybody else says. Yeah, I'll have to do that from now on. And I believe y'all can take part in the polls even when I'm not on. So if I've got one up on that show, I'm usually trying to figure out what to buy for about a month out. So answer them, you know. All right, I got a couple 25 or 20-liter cans left. I'm still doing the 2-pack for $50. I know the shipping is atrocious. I'm really sorry. There's nothing I can do about that one. All right, so the 5-liter cans, they have their vent, they have their seal. There's nothing wrong with them. There's so many versions. I've just been pointing everybody to the website because I do thermals and night vision on the website, and that ships direct from my distributor. You get free shipping over $50, so just about any scope's going to get you free shipping too. All right, 20-liter fuel cans. A 2-pack is normally $60. I am still running them for $50. I've got them in tan and I've got them in green. This is just representative. This is not the one you're getting. The one you're getting will not have paint on it. This is just the one I keep upstairs. Well, I have 3 of them up here, but you know how it works. By the time the building filled up with smoke, the way the firemen were looking at me, because I had 185 of them still at that point downstairs. I was like, they're all empty. And I washed them all out, so. Oh, in the beginning, we had 580 of them. Yeah, the buy was 580. I'm down to, right now, I think I'm down to 100 total. And out of those, some of them aren't serviceable, probably 20 of them. All right, ACU bandolier 2-packs. Oh, wait a minute. I saw some pre-bids again. All right, somebody wants a 10-pack. Yeah, well, it is for me. I really, after all this shit that's going on, when they went up into a church yesterday, I was like, you know what? No matter what your beliefs are, no matter what you're out there protesting, I think you're going a little too far. And my concern is that people that are less sensible than me will come to that same conclusion about them having gone too far and that it will get ugly. So, that's my belief. That's what I think. I ain't picking a side. I'm just saying. They ain't coming my door yet. But that is some craziness. Alrighty, let's see here. DSOVN knife 10 packs. 10 of these wonderful creatures. Where's the demo at? All right, I can also sell singles, but I do have a couple 10-packs left, and it looks like we got I don't know, man. Like, people be really tolerant and all that, but I just couldn't believe that they did that, regardless of the affiliation. Like, and then I wondered what kind of shortcomings did they have there that they didn't have security to stop that. All right, 10-pack bundle of the stainless steel knives. These are GSOBN knives. This is for a 10-pack. Laura's grabbing it. I figured it'd be you. She knows to buy when she sees one. And she seems to enjoy her job too. I watched you a little bit the other night, and you were um well, you seemed enthusiastic. What quote? Ah, yeah, I get you. That's what I've been saying. Like, I don't know. That's why I got my personal creed. Protect those weaker than yourself, because I'm not picking an ideology at that point. I'm picking what I can see with my eyes. So, if I see the weak being abused, I will act. And it means I go to jail. Fuck it. A lot of good biblical books were written out of jail. All right. USGI 2-quart canteens. USGI 2-quart canteens. These are in very good condition, or good. I gotta say good because the Alice's are scratched up on this one. This one does have all its strap, the canteen, and the cover. 2-quart canteen with pouch, and we did have a pre-bid on that, so it does look like you might see a little tussle there, but it also looks like it's a buck and go. Let's go, y'all. Buck and go on the 2-quart canteens. Oh, Blue Moose gonna get a great deal. Oh, somebody's fighting him. All my customers are crazy. What are you talking about? They're just crazy in the calmed and collected size. That's the other thing I've been contemplating lately. What happens when they're no longer calm and collected? Like, I don't know. Me and the wife been trying to think about ways to armor up the house a little bit more. So we got these windows that leak in the front, and I've been looking at the cost of there's no gas in between them, but it'd be 2 panes of 3-inch poly something or other bullet resistant vinyl. No poly something. Got you, Blue Moose. Thank you, buddy. But if they put them in a frame and they leave the air in between them, they're not they're no longer quarter-inch steel wallpaper. Well, luckily I have an actual brick house that load bears, so I do have a couple layers, but you know, it doesn't mean everything. Well, that is actually one of the things that I've been looking at myself. One of the things I've actually been looking at myself. So yeah, I don't have them now, but I do plan on getting some of that type of stuff in the future, but it would be small stuff. So picture you could load it in the back of a 4Runner, still have room to put a small fridge in the baby formula and the diabetes medicine and things like that. So you're going to need a power block to accept it. You're going to need the solar panels to feed it. So my thought process is going to be along that line. Ah, there you go. Does it produce electricity or just produce it for its usage? So, like, can you plug in something and crank on it, or does it store it? The movie Greenland? Is that the one where Trump takes over? Yeah, I think I saw it on CNN the other day. Yeah. Please tell me nobody crashed their car, all right? Oh, yeah, that's Venezuela. Greenland's the one they're still doing the script for. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But you know how much that stuff is to ship, Sal Marvin? That's really where it screws it up. You ship a big ass battery thing, it's going to be like 30 pounds, and Whatnot charges actual shipping rate through USPS. And I actually don't know if I could send something that big through USPS. Yeah. And that's what held me back on my personal side too, is I couldn't resell, I couldn't find anything that I could resell because of the shipping. So I'm working on it. It might eventually make it to the website. Oh, probably. The stuff I get, because of the quantities that comes UPS, it has an extra $21 hazmat fee on it. If I get one box of matches, it's a $21 fee. 100 boxes of matches, it's a $21 fee. It's crazy. Yeah, and that's just the hazmat for them to put the extra labels on it, and for US or for UPS to pay a higher insurance rate, is my understanding, for that particular package. All right, concealed carry hoodies. I still got several of the versions. They are listed, and they are listed by size. I've got them in black. I've got them in camo. I've got them in woodland camo. I've got them in midnight woodland camo. A lot of good colors on there. Too many to go over now. No. Concealed carry hoodie. Just type that in. It'll show you all these variants. Um, the midnight navy picture is incorrect. Let me fix that real quick. No, you can't do that. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, well, it looks like I never got a picture for that one. So, all right. Well, that would explain why the Navy one has a screwed up picture. All right. Don't buy a Navy one. It's not adequately represented. Looking for this harness and the pistol belts. I got Y harnesses and pistol belts. It doesn't look like the Y harnesses got loaded, but if you want a Y harness and a pistol belt, I'll make you a bundle deal under the one heading. All right, I've got them in 3 different sizes. In the pistol belts, I've got large, extra large, and 2X. Large is 14 bucks. 2X is 15 bucks. And XL is 15 bucks. So 15 bucks for XL and 2XL, 14 bucks for a large. Now the Y harnesses, I'm going to pull it all down and show it to you at the same time, but I want to try to give you an idea of what the bundle deal will be like. All right, so it's 19 bucks for the suspenders. So Y suspenders and a pistol belt. Let's see, 19 and even 14 is 33. So 30 bucks for the pistol belt and the Y harness. I am in Virginia. If you don't know what a Y harness is, um, this is a Y harness. So think Well, they would have been H's in Vietnam, I think, but think from Vietnam up through probably the early 90s. In the early 90s, we got the 6 mag vest, which was a lot bigger, a lot more material. But a Y harness hooks to the pistol belt in the back and in the front. And this is not adjusted for anybody. The together they'd be shit. Together they'd be $30. The pistol belt itself is $14. Anybody wants the bundle, let me know. And if you need me to put it together, I will, but you need to tell me what your relative size is. So I know how big of a large and the harness. You want both? All right. Large OD and the harness. All right. All right, large belt and the harness, $30. Did I say 30 or did I say 29? I can't remember, Brian. If I said 29, call me on it. I'll give you a new one in the package too, Brian. It'll be in the plastic. Thank you, sir. Where'd they go? I appreciate you. Always been our top supporter. All right. Did anybody else want one of those? I'll just run it and then you tell me what size. You tell me what size you need. $30. Y harness and the belt. Let me know your size. Thank you, Brian. Anybody want the Y harness and belt, new in package, $30 for the set. Just tell me if you need a large, extra large, or 2X. Nice. Good pickup, Brian. Top and bottom, BDU size large. All right, in Woodland. Top and bottom Woodland size large. Did I catch all that right? Yes. All right, and it is between 2 and 3 pounds, which is not a freaking option. Okay, it skips to 3, but by the time I put it in the box, it will be 3. All right, now let me look at the prices real quick, make sure I remember what I think I remember. All right, and so in size large, they're 46 a set. So together that'd be 92. Looking like 84 sound good? And you can use your coupons. All right. It's going live now. 84 bucks for a large top and bottom at Woodland. Gotcha, Tay. Thank you, sir. Hey, I try. I ain't the best, man. I can't do it all. But I give you all I got. I'm not Scotty, though. I don't run around screaming, I'm giving her all she's got. Giving her all she's got. You know, you keep saying that, Scotty. At some point, we're starting to think maybe you're not giving it all she's got. Or you wouldn't need to keep saying that to try to vindicate your performance. But who am I? I'm just in the security detail. Another one of those fantastical conversations that never happened in my head. All right. Got your quantities fixed. Anybody else want to deal on a top and bottom set? He probably, well, I don't know. He's a Scot. They got low danglies and they don't get circumcised. Speaking of which, I wore my union suit yesterday and the day before. And my wife was like, why is it called a union suit? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe the Railroad Workers Union wears it. So I looked it up and I found out it's actually called an Emancipation Union suit. And that the red one-piece jumpsuits that you see the old timers running around in on TV actually came about because in the old day, women had to wear bloomers and leggings to keep anything from being shown if they were to fall down or someone were to lift up their skirt or whatnot. So this Emancipation Union suit gave them the ability to be able to go to the bathroom and keep all their stuff covered while wearing the skirt. And all I could help think was, well, if you gave them a slot to go to the bathroom, you gave them a slot to do other things too. So I don't know if y'all really caught on to the whole beginning of the purpose of that. But, you know, I'm just saying. What's up, Sugar Free? I didn't see you come in early. My pantaloons. All right. What a day. All right. If you need a history or a YouTube level education, come see us at Dark Sun. I learned all that I learned by listening to the people around me or watching well-informed or at least well-watched videos on YouTube. Back in the day, I used to be able to say it was a History Channel education. But if you say that now, it just means you know a whole bunch about Pawn Stars. It's coming, Shadowhammer. I mean, if somebody would drop me a donation for the fucking equipment, I really want to be able to take phone calls, all right? Because it's not fair just to listen to me, because some of my ideas may be wrong, like factually wrong. And I don't want to have somebody try to describe a factually correct version of what I was talking about over type. So I think I need a thing called a splitter. And then I do need to buy a pair of headphones because that is not something that I have. And I think once I have those two things, I can use a Google Voice number for y'all to call into. And then I can put it out on a podcast, a live podcast, so we can do it in real time. I don't know. I just keep thinking, did anybody read? I don't want to be Art Bell, but, I'm just saying. Art Bell's, was it Art Bell? Do I have that right? He was the AM Coast to Coast guy, right? So, I'm just saying. He had a good thing going. People could call in and talk. I think we could do this. Yeah. The closest thing we got to him now. Oh, jeez. Howard Stern. I couldn't do it. I have an ultimate respect for my fellow humans, so I couldn't do a Howard Stern type because I couldn't. I don't know. I don't know if it's allowed, Sugar Free Sean. I was thinking about doing it in the community section, so that way everyone knows you're not really there to sell. So, like, get up early in the morning, log into all the podcasts, go to the community section and go live. And then everyone knows I'm not really there to sell, but the stuff is still live in the background, because if you stick around long enough to listen to me, you're probably into some of this stuff, Shortwave radio. Oh, geez, Shadowhammer. I got mods that are in the middle of the country. I don't think I could get it to them. I definitely want them in there. Oh, jeez. All right, we got hijacked. What were we on? We were on BDUs, and then I started running my mouth like I'm on a podcast. Ponchos. Ponchos and poncho liners. We have. Oh, I bet she did. Not here, but I do have them on my website. That's the website, dsovn.com. We do thermals, we do night vision, we do optics, we do ammo, magazines, parts. I will tell you though, my fraud algorithm thing, it's very strong. It will reject you if anything looks amiss. I do not yet sell plates, Tay. If you don't mind saying, are you in a state where you can get them, where they're legal? I mean, that's primarily why we stopped selling them, because it seemed like a lot more of our buys were trying to go to places you couldn't have them. Oh, you're not sure? Okay. J Vince, yes, they're on dsovn.com. I do not sell them on here. No. And if I do bring them in, all of those have MAP. So if I do bring them in, they're all at their minimum allowed price anyway. I can't really do anything about that. Which I don't blame them. You do have to set a bar, or somebody will sell it lower to the bar. Yeah. Best way to do it here, if I have one in stock, is to buy something cheap and join the rewards program, and then use your 8% coupon off right away, or 5%, whatever it is. That's how we do it mostly around here. All right, Whoopies. Poncho liners, for those of you that only knew them by their formal name. A poncho liner is a very it's not necessarily magical or miraculous. Yeah, or you hit max level in the rewards and then you get, I don't know, you get all the rewards from the levels before again, and then you get a bunch of 20% rewards. So it's a good program. And if you manage to get all the way to the top, you're automatically a gold when it resets. And that is good because when you become that gold automatically, you get all of my previous rewards again. So you get bronze, you get silver, you get gold all in one shot right at the beginning of the rewards program. And it allows you to rocket up to diamond really quick. All right, enough of that. We need to talk about some stuff that y'all might actually be interested in. All right, quilted woolly hooded sweatshirts. I got them in black. I've got them in coyote, but only got one size in coyote. And then I got olive drab. The black and olive drab, I have all four of what I would call the regular sizes for my channel. Regular sizes here are medium, large, extra large, and 2X. Because of all the manufacturers, that's the most common sizes I can get. I do not hear, but if you follow me and hit the notifications, I have another studio that I go live in called Studio D. And that one comes to you live from my wife's basement. That's where the podcast is going to be coming from. But I do have black, green, and I believe tan plate carriers there right now. I think I'll be live on Studio D tonight. Because tomorrow night I have meetings and stuff. I don't think I'll be able to be on. All right, Woolly hooded sweatshirts. All right, so Woolly hooded sweatshirt is literally, this is one of those times where English serves us very well. If you take each one of those words and figure out how they might go together, you figured it out. It's a hooded sweatshirt made out of a woobie. I know, it's crazy, right? You get the traditional sweatshirt, hoodie, pocket. You get the hoodie top, but the whole thing is made out of a woobie. If you don't know what a woobie is, we are about to go over them in just a minute. If you want one of the black woobie hooded sweatshirts, sorry, I got a lot of responsibilities. Hey, welcome to Wise Man's Homeschooling Network, where your child can be taught to be an American enthusiast such as myself. All right. Black hooded sweatshirts, I've got them in 2X. I've got them in XL. I've got them in large. And I think I got them in medium. 3M4 mag pouch. Yes, I think so. Yep. I have a lot of them. And honestly, sometimes it's easier to sell them than it is to move them because I'm old. I know I look like I just jumped off a helicopter, but I fell off that bitch, and that happened 20 years ago. I'm just joking. I never fell off a helicopter. I've only been in 2 of them. Now, one of them was going over a lake, and I got to admit, I looked at the guy next to me, and I thought about pulling out. We were on a Huey, and they got these belts where you can pull on it, and you'll pop out. But the helicopter never went up like that again, and I didn't think I could fall free without getting hit by the tail prop. So I was like, I'm not gonna try it. That and they probably would have court-martialed me if I lived. All right, I've got that in XL, large, and medium as well. All right, they are all the same price pretty much. You do have to go get them in the buy it now. They are strictly enforced MAP items. and honestly, they are worth it. A single whoopee would be 45 bucks used. The new ones are now 60 or 70, depending on the model. So it's actually a good price. You can use your coupons on it, though. Also, in the buy it now, you would have to go pick your size, but I also have Coyote, and I have a single medium Coyote. They're also 64. I have a single medium Coyote, so type Whoopee and type Coyote behind it. This will come up. And then in OD, I have all four of the standard sizes: medium, large, extra large, and 2X. The OD is by far the most popular of the colors. All of them do come with a morale patch section on the side. Yeah, well, when I was younger, I had a little more energy for things like that. I did have an Iraqi detainee, I think, try to kick me out of the second helicopter. Um, I think he thought that we were closer because it's really loud in there. And even in the desert, it's really windy, you know. Uh, so I think he thought we were closer to the back door than we really were. And he tried to trip me, I guess, to make me fall out of the helicopter. But I would imagine when he woke up, he probably never did that again. All right, Whoopee Poncho Liner in Woodland, and I have a brand new box of them right there. All brand new from November of 1994. November of 1994. Still brand new, still got a string and everything. Well, I gave him my knee. And then we were in a Chinook, and they did not have the backs up. They were like sitting on the front and back at the same time, so he got slammed into the thing. But, you know, I thought it was pretty audacious, there we go. Pretty audacious to try to trip me out of the fucking helicopter. Nah, I wouldn't do nothing like that. I couldn't, All right, those are brand new poncho liners, 45 bucks. They are surplus from 1994, brand new in the package. I couldn't do anything like that. I could not answer to God for that one. When he asked, if he were to ask me why, knowing that he would know why, I don't think that I would ever come up with a good enough answer, and I would feel like one of my kids trying to, you know, justify something that they knew wasn't right. So, not for me. I don't know how long I'll live, but I don't want to have to live with anything for a long time. So, you know what I mean? All right, I got one pair of jungle boots left. They are size 11 in black. All right, if you get this pair of jungle boots, if you need an 11 regular in black, I will throw in a pair of black socks, black wool socks with it. Yeah, I was one of those philosophical children that the lessons actually stuck around. It's just the exemplification of them didn't happen. Like all the big ones I immediately got, you know. But after that, the small things, it took me some time on. I was a new man now. All right. Concealed carry hoodies. We went over Whoopee jackets. We talked about BDUs. I have one wool blanket left if anybody wants it. I have one wool blanket. It's 45 bucks. There will be more coming, but it probably won't be till next week. So if you want one, get it now. There's one more left in the buy now. Here, I'll go pin it. I will not have any more of these until next week, which means after Monday. So more than 7 days. Last one of the wool blanket. These are 66 by 90. They are brand new production. 70% wool, 30% synthetic. Brand new, 70% wool, 30% synthetic. They are a little heavy, but it's a wool blanket. Compared to a whoopee. It's heavy. All right, plate carriers. The only thing I got here is I got one more quick release in tan. I do have a tap panel in multicam. I have a tap panel, tactical assault panel in multicam, brand new. That is in the 1 to 2 pound range with shipping. And in multicam, they are 84. I do have more of the coyotes coming. They're only 63 in coyote, but in multicam, they're 84. All right, it comes with the shoulder straps, and in the pocket here is the Y harness to hook onto your plate carrier if you want to keep it permanently affixed. And it holds 84 bucks, and it holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 magazines. And this is the current load carrying equipment that they're wearing in the Army right now. I don't know what the Marine Corps is wearing right now. Probably Marpat stuff. 84 bucks on the tap panel. I didn't realize that was going to run so fast. I thought it was like for a minute. I'm going to do a little bit more than that. There we go. I'm going to give it like 20 seconds. Give it like 30 seconds. 84 bucks on a tap panel in multicam. Brand new in the package. Well, the plastic's technically inside of it, so it's holding its own packaging. 84 bucks, does come with the shoulder straps, and it has the Y attachments to hook onto a plate carrier. What's going on, Tracy? Did you get the job? Damn, girl. Did you fart in the interview like they did on Step Brothers? Lieutenant Dan, you mean the mannequin? Hey, whatever you do, just put everything into it. It could move you up to something else. You never know. Yes, Carhartt did. Yeah, Lieutenant Dan's actually a better one. Yeah, Lieutenant Dan is here. Lieutenant Dan is here with the lightweight Grey Ghost gear multicam plate carrier. Minimalist, as they would say. Why? You want the plate carrier? Ah, okay. 120 bucks. 120 bucks for the plate carrier. I think I've been either saying 200 or 210 for this. The 3 mag AR pouch and the 2 double pistol pouches. No, it's not running. I'm just telling him. I'm teasing him. 120 bucks. But you got all those coupons, or you can get the whole kit for 200. Use all those coupons on that kit. Man, that'd be like 40 bucks off if you used the 20 under the shirt. Not in plates. I mean, soft armor. Yeah. I mean, they make them discreet plate carrier, but it's really not discreet because It's discreet to anybody that doesn't know what a plate carrier or a plate looks like. But anybody else is going to see it and know it's a plate. Those would not have Molly on the outside. They would just be plain. And I think that if I get them from Vism, they're actually pretty cheap. Like, I want to say they were only $45. You want me to get one? Ah, okay. Let me see if they have shipped yet. I might be able to add that on to Thursday. Who else made the discreet? Blackhawk did, I think. One of the first orders off the website, Spartan. I'm not familiar with them. I don't think I have access to them. I can get a lot of HSP, the NCOG, but they are expensive. Their map is $125. Oh, that's their MSRP too. Man, that used to come up right away. I don't know what's taking so long, but I'll figure it out. I'll get one in. What color you want, Conan? Black? Gotcha. I don't see it. All right. I'll have to dig into more to that. Yeah, well, after the shit that happened the other day, um, do you have a Joseph Bank near you? I'm kind of hesitant to give away too much, but I think it's important for this. Go to your Joseph Bank. If you got a Joseph Bank, go to your Joseph Bank. Look at the I can't remember if it's called a bifold vest, but it's basically like a banker's vest that goes all the way across to here, and then the other side comes over to here. My next suit, I'm gonna get one of those and just get it a size over and have them sew armor into that bitch. So, and the reason I said to get that one is the gap right here isn't as big. The one I have now is only a regular breasted, and this much of my breathing apparatus is exposed. But the other ones that have like that old school banker's cut, they come really close together up here, just under the tie, and then they fold over. So you need 7 layers to stop a 9. So I'm figuring if I get 4 layers in one and 5 layers in the other, or whatever, and it wraps all the way around like that, that'd be good. No canteen pouches in Coyote. Yeah, but check them out, because the one in here said that she thought she could do it, but I'd have to buy all the armor, and it wouldn't be covered by bank. It was just that Taylor was going to do it. If you don't know, Bank makes some nice suits, especially if you get the separates and you get them custom made. They even make it, if you got no acetol, they make it look like you got one. Speaking of acetol, anybody need some extra large long drawers? Extra large. Yep. And in my youth, man, I used to ride bicycles and run from the cops, so I had beautiful butt cheeks. I mean, they were so firm. And I'd walk and I'd be like, yeah, baby, check that out. But now, it looks like a Monopoly board fighting a Risk board in my pants. All right. Milk-in lightweight cold weather drawers, extra large long. Extra large long. I am literally wearing some right now. I'm only a large and I wear them. And since they're long, oh no. Can you imagine a podcast where there's not a reasonable expectation that some teenager might come scrolling through? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I can be family friendly on here, you know. All right. Milk and lightweight drawers. Only got them in extra large long, but I have probably 3 or 4 pairs left. Brand new in the package with tags, $5. And if they're too long, you just put the bottom of the legs under your heel when you put your second pair of socks on to go to work. Because I work in an ice fishing shed. Did you lose some weight, Brian? Or did you gain some weight? Oh, you lost over 100 pounds. Holy shit, buddy. Good job. Was that on purpose? Keep at it. Keep at it. Good for you. It's good for the family. Keep at it. See you, Pacshana. Be nice. You're old enough to have a son that drives? I thought you had little ones. All right. MRE cases, like I said, there's 6 available. This price is not going to last long. Once these 6 are gone, it will be over with. I've already know that the next batch is going to cost me a little bit more. That and the timing of it. I don't see me getting down there until at least late next week or the week after. My mother-in-law is coming in from out of town, so I'm going to want to spend some time with my wife and her. No awful top sparking. And I did look. You guy that came in and asked the other day. I'll be looking. I probably have one top Calvizi. It's a medium regular. Well, I didn't mean to mess it up. Or I'm sure people don't mean to mess it up. This is the only thing I have in navy. Chest rigs for AKs, mags, or chest rigs for handguns? I don't know. Will it say Type 3? AR? I have a tan one and a green one at Studio D, and I think I'll be on there tonight. That's Type 1. Okay. So Type 3 is probably the same cut as like the Army's wearing, but in blue. I'm just hypothesizing. I don't know. I got a follower for saying hypothesize, or did I get a follower for pronouncing it right? Wait a minute. Or did I pronounce it right? I don't even know. All right. Anybody else got any requests? Anything that they want to see? All right. I do not have all these smalls here, I don't think. All right. We went over the clothing. We went over pistol belts. We went over Y harnesses. I only have one plate carrier here. No, I have two plate carriers here. Laura, are you still around? I do not, Better Buys. Honestly, bulletproofme.com has the kind of selection that you really need when you're making your choices, and they have so much information. Um, Anything that I would buy that wasn't just bought due to price, I would just go to them and get. Now, if you're just looking just for price, go to eBay and just type in plate, and it'll take you to a plethora of choices. Scorpion makes a good one, and yeah, I think it's bulletproofme.com, really. Yep, bulletproofme.com. When you get there, you're going to be like, where'd these guys learn IT? Trust me, they don't do IT, they do armor. Everybody I know that's ever bought from them's been happy with them. I've never had any problems. I haven't bought anything in years, so maybe they had a management change. I don't know, but they also sell it in the different variations you want. So, like for me, you got to buy a plate carrier, and I might not have the type you want, so you got to buy what you settle for. You know, with them, they got it all. They even do it for dogs. They do helmets. I don't know if they cover BAHs or not. I know they cover BFHs. You could get hit with a big fucking hammer, but I'm not sure about BAHs. Let me see here. Yeah, they go all the way up to XL. So that should cover, I'm pretty sure an XL is going to go up to about a 9. Somewhere between an 8.5 and a 9. So yeah, you should be able to get it. Chad Will, you will need standard shooter's cut. Fire starter, I think I have some. I'll pull them up. Get shooter's cut, and preferably, I think it's tri-fold or tri-curve. So basically, the corners have been cut off so that when you're up like this, it's not cutting into you and limiting your range of motion. Then the you are buying steel, right? Or are you buying ceramic? All right. So you buy steel. It's going to be curved like your chest would be curved if you were laying down. And it's going to be curved, double curved, that's it. And it's going to be curved a little bit this way so that when you're presenting it to the target, there is a slope to the edge rather than an abrupt ledge. And that's for your comfort. It doesn't lend anything in defense. I did see it, Blue Moose. I just didn't have a chance to ring the bell. All right, and then there was a request in there too. I do not have a Coyote Camelback. I can't remember if I said that. Fire starter. That was it. All right, this is the only one I. Yeah, mine was freezing for a little bit too. This is the only one that I see in my stuff here. This is a wood handle ferrocerium rod. That's a long laster too. The one that this is one of our models. The one that we used for a demo, we lost it before we even began to utilize it all. I don't even think I was a third of the way through when we lost it. Then I might have a Shreed over here. I do have a Shreed. All right. Then I have a Shreed version, which is same thing, but with a polymer handle on it. Still a ferrocerium rod, and then the striker. Either one of those is $8. You have to be patient. We'll give you a dangle. I don't know why I always type autumn on screen with a P. All right. Thank you for being patient. If you want to take advantage of it, I will offer you either one, winner's choice at $6. And either one, winner's choice at $6. You can get the wood or you can get the Shreed. I assume this is what you were talking about. Big boils. Which one you want, B-boils? Shreed or the wood? Shreed? Gotcha. Let me grab Blue Moose's underwear real quick. Yeah, they smell like it. All right. I love my job. We'll love it more once I get this podcast going. I can't wait to get canceled. I hear that's when you really start making money. I do life coaching. No shit. I'm horrible about keeping up with my messages from that one, but stop dreaming about who, what, or where you want to be. It's time to do it. Send me a message. All right, let's see here. We've gone through some mounds of stuff today. I got one blanket left. Did I mention that? I probably did. I'm trying to figure out if there's a bulk pack that I can get from them where it saves me on the shipping because those blankets are heavy. But if I can get 10 of them and they send them by truck, yes. And I also find that things that we might not necessarily be good at ourselves, we are not capable of coaching to ourselves. Like I've tried to coach myself to be immediate in dealing with things. It's because I am by nature a procrastinator, and it's been hard. I still haven't got that one done yet. All right. I will say this though. Being on Whatnot has provided me with an opportunity to see myself for who I am, and because in my mind I'm Channing Tatum, and then you only expect certain things out of a person that looks like Channing Tatum, but in reality I'm more like well, I'm a redneck. So I look and sound like a redneck. Doctor Strange. It just took me it was nice being on Whatnot because I see myself so often and I hear myself so often now that um, it's made me more familiar with who I look like on the outside, because sometimes I would wonder why people, like if somebody looks like they're struggling in a parking lot and you're like, you need some help, and they'd be like, and drop their shit and run away, and I'm like, I offered help. But after being on Whatnot and I see the way I look when I'm not in a suit and cleaned up, I kind of understand why people feel that way. So I make sure that when I look this way, that I am very vocal in my kindness. I make sure people understand I'm there to help, not to mug you. We did not do ponchos today. Yeah, when you're crazy, you try to think about ways to not think about other people because you're like, uh-oh, everybody's crazy. So you think about yourself and you're like, well, Jesus said I should do unto others as I would have done unto me. So I'm going to be the best version of that unless I got to take it to somebody's ass. And then I'm going to be the best version of that I can be. But at the end of it, I'm still calling for help for the person. I'm still making sure that we all do what we need to for society. Because we live together, not alone. We are not islands. Unless you want to say, islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. I don't know the words. Sail away with me to another way. Anybody need a roll of Kevlar? I ordered the wrong Kevlar, and now I have a giant roll of vehicular light Kevlar that I don't particularly need anymore. I don't remember how many sheets it is. I don't remember anything. I just know it's a few $100s, and I believe it's Canadian. Roll of Kevlar, couple $100, and it's Canadian. Oh, Shamags. I forgot about Shamags. How's Shamaga doing? Shamaga what? All right. I got a few Shamags left. I do have many more colors coming next week. See, that's what's going to happen to the podcast, Sugar Free Sean. He's been working on me hard, too. I want to turn into Jonah, but damn. America don't want to listen. All right, I got Shamags. I got 3 styles. A Shamag is not a hollow canoe carved from a log. All right, y'all? It's a piece of cloth you wear on your head. Keep the sand out of your neck, and you can spin it around and use it to make a breathing apparatus when it's getting really bad. All right, I have 4 left. but I only have 3 variations. So all of them, I believe, have the same standard, like a herringbone look around the edges. But what's in the middle and the color is what changes. So in this one, it's got the Jolly Roger. So this side is OD with Jolly Roger in black. But when you flip the Shemagh, the inside of it will be black with the green Jolly Roger. Then I have Join or Die. Don't Tread on Me. Some of you might know it as. What's the Gadsden? I think is the real word for it. It has the coiled snake. I don't know if I can get that one. I might have to pull it out. There we go. Much better. All right, so that would be reversed as well. It's green with black on one side and black with green on the other. All right, and then the last version is a coyote version of that same Gadsden Join or Die. $15 a piece. Winner's choice on which model. $15 a piece. Winner's choice on which one. I've got Gadsden. I've got Jolly Roger. And I have 2 colors of the Gadsden, whatever it is. I wasn't there for that. I know I look that old, but I'm not. All right, what time is it? 3:08. Been on a couple hours. All right. My fence is up. Probably still got gaffed. Little nautical humor there. Howdy. All right. I'm going to start enumerating things. Let me know if you want to see them. I have old school ripstop BDUs. $46 a bottom, $46 a top. I have them in woodland, in extra large, large, and double XL. I have black pants in BDUs, but only in one size left. I have combat shirts. We have not gone over those. We'll go over those in a minute. I have wool blankets. They are $45, brand new. I have woodland ponchos, $45. They are also brand new. Bandanas are 3 for $10. All I have left is woodland. I have a pistol belt Y harness combo for $30. Both items are brand new, and I have them in large through double extra large. The Y harnesses are 19, and the pistol belts themselves are 15. I sell canteen cups. I sell MREs. Cases are $48. I have 3 cases of A's and 3 cases of B's left at that price. They are almost gone, and the next ones will be more. I do sell ammo cans, but I will tell you that the United States Postal Service does not care for them. They always tear up the package like a velociraptor getting into a package of Scooby snacks. It's horrible. I sell all kinds of military surplus. You really got to surf my store to get it all. There's several hundred items. It's really too much for me to list all in one go, but I have tap panels in stock. Tactical assault panels and multicam is in stock. I don't have any helmets. The only plate carrier I have in this shop is that tan one right behind me. That's a quick release Vism. That one's 8910. Oh, wait a minute. Also have a minimalist from Grey Ghost Gear in multicam. See that guy? That's Lieutenant Dan. He's wearing a Grey Ghost Gear minimalist in multicam, and it's 124. I did look up that. I was wrong. It's 124. Or I got a deal on him. You can get him a triple mag shingle from Grey Ghost Gear, a double pistol mag holder from Grey Ghost Gear. All of that for $200. Now, if you join me tonight in Studio D, this might not be until like 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night, but if you join me tonight in Studio D, I will have black and green plate carriers And I think I have multiple sizes. Canteen cups. I think I was dangling them the other day for like $6 or $7. So $6. I'll do 5 for 25. Just want a single. All right. I wish I had a canteen to try to talk you out or talk you into it. I saw one over there, but it didn't have a lid on it, so I don't know if it was suspect or not. All right. I probably have a canteen cup laying around here somewhere. All right, $6. Camelbacks I do not have. I do have hydration carriers if you're just looking to carry the fluid, but I don't have any bladders for them. They're just a carrier. So if you're interested, they're like $5 or $8 for a multi-cam one. Thank you, Logan Larry. Larry, did you have a bin yet? I don't think you did. You did? All right. I'll just put it over top of it. Oh, yeah, you did. Duh, I'm an idiot. All right. We haven't talked about webbing belts today. 6 foot long cargo strapping webbing belts. These things are glorious. They are massive. They are strong. I can't remember how strong. Oh, he quit. He went down and moved to North Carolina to take care of a family member. I don't have any ACU assault packs. I only have multicam right now. I've been looking, but they're paying multicam prices nearly for them, and I can't do that. It's not worth it for y'all to pay close to 30 some bucks for that when I sell the multicams at 40. Although some people might like the pattern. I don't really think about that. Oh, those UV ones I had? Man, that's been a while. I haven't seen those in a while. All right, cargo straps are $5. I have tons of them. I don't know what the rating are, but I know it's at least 1,500 due to the construction of the buckle. More than you can get in it. Well, that's okay. You come by when you can. As long as you're out there protecting the weak and making the 3 feet around you the best place you could be, that's all we ask for as a cult. We don't want your money. We don't want your attendance. We just want you to make the world a little better right around you. We'll spread my poison of love and affection throughout the world. You grab one of those boils. Thank you, sir. Ah. My sinister laugh does not fit my nicotine habit. All right, got one for B boils. Anybody else want one? I got a box of them. I got a box of them. All right, I noticed I did not talk about the belts today. I did get range belts. I've got them in coyote and in black. And I do not think they sold any other color. What's up? What's going on down there in Arkansas? All right, let me figure out why I've got a coyote with where it says black. Oh, they all say black. Okay, I'm just stupid. Let me change it to coyote. Yeah, it's freezing all over the place, man. Although Laura popped in this morning and said it's only 75 in sunny Southern California. What the hell? All right, look, buddy. You scared the shit out of me that time. Ghost be moving around there. All right, let me fix. I'm fixing these belts real quick. I had the colors messed up, and then we will go over them. Yeah, like I feel like I saw him peek his head around the side of that thing right there, but from on the other side of the room, not like right here where the brown thing is, but like on the other side of the room. But he don't ever like he'd never done anything like that before, so it might have been something in my eyes. Like, because I do have glasses on, they're probably a little foggy or smoked up because I was messing with the fireplace this morning. So there is a chance that some of this could be attributed to the play of light on my glasses, movement of my head while um, Venus was at its zenith and Mars was in retrograde and all this other shit. But you know what I mean. Oh, I don't scare that easy. I'll fight a ghost. Greater is he who is in me than he who is in the world. So understanding that so and so's creatures are running loose right now on the earth, I know that what's in me is stronger than that. And therefore, if you give me a properly equipped water pistol and a map that shows me the gate and give me a good motivation, I might just charge it. All right. Range belt HD black large. All right, I got him in XL. Where's the fucking... How in the world did everything get back there? It's not even meant for product. Not even meant for product. Didn't one of y'all buy one of these this weekend? All right, XL black, coyote, large. I thought there was an open one. XL. Okay, you got one. All right. Because it said there was only one large left. All right, thank you, sir. All right, is the range belt enlarged? No, I can only get this style in black and tan, unfortunately. All right, black large. As you can see, it's got the pull-through buckle, large metallic construction. I can get the lighter weight ones that have a plastic buckle, but as you know, I am preparing for the zompocalypse, and the things I get in to sell to y'all are part of my preparations as well. And if I had to jump off a building and be hooked on something, I don't want it to be plastic, because you don't know what's going to happen in the zompocalypse. You know, the worst of humans come out, and you got to worry about zombies biting you. $24 on the range belts. These do have the metal buckles. I have them in black large, black extra large, coyote extra large. Type in belt and just scroll down to it. Well, you whack your friend in the shin right before you take off, night driver. He said, I don't need to be faster than them, Billy. I only get to be faster than you. Whack! All right. Those are the belts. I got black large. That was pinned. Now I'm going to pin black extra large in case you're not having any luck finding it. $24, black extra large. Now Coyote large is getting ready to go up now. Coyote large is up now. And then Coyote XL will be up next. Coyote XL size belts. They're just Coyote tan, same belt, same purpose. Do the same thing or don't do the same thing depending on the size of your acetol. Tan or black. I love rigger belts, although I'm not 100% sure that how tight I have to wear mine isn't causing some of my back pain. But I love them. They are a little noisy, so if you have to take a poop discreetly, you do kind of have to do the girl getting in the jeans wiggle to get a range belt off. You know what I mean? Without opening it. It goes a little like this as you're pushing down. Not gonna go down obviously today because I got my combat suspenders on. All right, I believe we have exhausted my horse. Anybody got any requests? I do not. Ever since the tariff thing, I don't import anymore. The best thing going right now is Mira Safety. Let me make sure I get the spelling right. Mira. Mira Safety. Probably.com, but yeah, mirasafety.com. The stuff is not cheap. What bags? No. No, I mean, I used to get some okay stuff from China, but I got some crap ones too. And then the stuff that they sell on Amazon for that price point, I don't really think is worth it. But you can also get Mira on Amazon. So check that out. All right. So the first bag that was up there was an assault pack and multicam. They are $40. $40 in good condition. And then the other one was a multicam rucksack, an OCP, or an OCP rucksack, sorry. I do not know if it's the 2000 or the 4000. I can't remember if we determined that earlier today. This is 25 for this. No frame, no hip belt, no shoulder straps. Just the ruck itself. Just a pack. 25 bucks. Now, I believe I can get Alice rucks now, but you're not going to like the price. They are new production, but they are expensive. All right, let's take a look at we got any pre-bids. Got any offers out there? Anybody know about any offers? All right. All right, so a lot of the stuff that I sell has what's called map pricing, which means I can't advertise it for less than the price that is on it. Some things, I can take less money, but I can't advertise it for less than that. So keep that in mind. If you see something on there, send me an offer if you know how that works. Also, I do another show out of Studio D, which is also where the podcast is going to be coming out of. That one is done live out of my wife's basement. And eventually I will come up with the podcast time for the live. But I do need to get some more equipment. I got to come up with enough money to buy what's called a splitter, I think, that'll work with my computer. So that I can manage the audio. But once that's done, once I've figured that out and I've got one, we will definitely be doing a podcast, and it will be live, and you'll be able to call in. All right. Anybody got any requests, comments, concerns, anything that I need to send to HR? Anything that would improve? Yes. Yes. They have a 5/25 inspection date. Their inspection date was May of last year. There's only 6 cases left. Get them while you can. The next batch is going to cost me more. He's already told me that. So we'll probably be back up to somewhere around $60 again next time around. Whenever I get them cheaper, I do pass it on to you. Did you read the menus? This is the last lot that the sausage patty's going to be in case B. There's one substitution in there. It comes from the factory like that. But there's no more tuna meals. Tuna used to be like number 21, and now they don't pack a 21. They put a number 5 in its place. But other than that, it is what it is. They're all stacked up there. Sam right there. All right. I probably ought to eat my breakfast. It's 3:30 already. That's the one nice thing about doing this job. A lot better than spam. Spam I can only do if it's really crispy. It's got to be so crispy it would give you heartburn. All right, now somebody said something about Discord. What's Discord? Yes. Getting low on these. Finally. Nobody needs a pack that big. Everybody says they can't carry it. These things are massive. You can put 2 complete ACU rucksacks inside of there with their frame and everything. It does come with a 14-degree belt, which is a squeeze belt that goes around the hip. Yeah, you can probably put 3 children in it. Shipping can be a little bit rough on this, so make sure you look at shipping. All right. $56 shipping. Well, shit. I make somebody a hell of a deal. The $435 pack, that's how much your tax money paid for it the first time. This time you're going to use personal money, so we're not going to charge you as much. $50. If anybody wants it, it's a lot to ship, but it's still 1/4 of the price of the new one, even if you were to pick it up at that shipping price. Cannot beat $50 for that. Nobody's ever going to beat $50 for that. People cannot look at a $435 retail price and then ask $50, as evidenced by my $100 ask price. I do have one ACU ruck in good condition if anybody wants it. I have one ACU ruck in good condition if anybody wants it. The $30. All right. All right, as of right now, I am planning on getting off here soon. And I'm gonna end this stream. So if you want anything, let me know. You want to see anything, let me know. When I come on tonight, I'm gonna be at Studio D, which is my home. We do have different things there. Some overlap, but not very much. All right, any pre-bids? No. All right. All right, y'all. This is the part where I preach a little bit. World don't have to suck. You think about every time the world does suck, there's generally another human involved. If you think about it that way, then you may begin to see that sometimes you are the human that makes it suck for somebody else. And I would just offer an opportunity to do a little self-evaluation and say, am I making it suck for someone? If I am I doing it rightly, or am I doing it out of selfishness? Don't be part of the problem. If you're not part of the problem, you are by default part of the solution. Just by the fact that you are not in the damn way when someone else is trying to deal with the problem. Be kind to each other. We deserve that. Everybody deserves that. Remember, God loves us all. Even when you're screwing up, even if you haven't met him yet. I'm Wise Man. I'll be on tonight. Dark Sun Overvalue Network in Part D. Well, you need to fix that, Tay-Tay. Because as much as we think we are the universe, we are just small men inside this universe. So I try to be more. I try to be more too. Ah, that was good. Perfect. You knew I was going to catch that too. He's like, he's going to see that. All right. So that's what we'll end on that tonight. Try to be more. Oh, man. I was hoping I was original. Oh, well. I'll come up with a good one you ain't heard before at some point. You keep coming around. All right, y'all. Be nice to each other. And I will see y'all tonight.